James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. Fantastic wine ahead. This is Syrah coming from Bennet Valley. It's by the producer Nero Cellars. Stay tuned for this show. So what we have here is Nero Cellars. I have reviewed other wines. They're Grenache and a wine called Underground. I'll post those videos right here. Syrah 2013 vintage, Steiner Vineyard, a site in Bennet Valley. And back panel for your inspection. Here some ships are made of wood, some ships are made of steel, but the best ships are made of French ships. I wish I would have said that. I think this is a really exemplary bottle. It's a great producer, and you know, I have a soft spot for the urban winemaker because I think it's a passion. It's a great art form, and you don't necessarily need a pastoral setting. Where I also think Bennet Valley, Sonoma County, to produce Bordeaux varieties. So in Sonoma County, producing you know, Rhone varieties is really one of those harder tasks to do because think of you know, the producers, the sites themselves. Fruit producers, that is, the grape producers, where, you know, you might want to be planting something that's more popular in the region versus something that's little, you know, not as well known. But I think this is a proof positive why you want to do this, because I think that's a point of difference. You don't always want to have segmented areas such as maybe Paso Robles being just the only region for Rhone varieties. In fact, it has a really great Cabernet Sauvignon making tradition. This is a gorgeous wine where I think, you know, Syrah has found a great home in Bennet Valley, and I hope to see more of this. Of course, you do see some in Dry Creek Valley, but you really don't see that much. You see other wine varieties, you know, taking the lead there, such as Zinfandel or Petit Syrah, but I think Rhone varieties are fantastic in Sonoma County. But this way too, you have a lot of Syrah that also is grown in Sonoma Coast. So it's not really that far-flung of a variety to be grown in that region. So in Sonoma County, you're going to find more of this. So this wine is a 9.1 out of a 10.0 scale. I think that is 91 points out of 100 points. So first, the scent characterization, followed by the flavor profile, and then I'll repeat the point score again. So in this, I'm getting notes of violets, cherry orchard, red rose garden, ground cinnamon, freshly fallen leaves on moistened earth. And next, the flavor characterization. Beautiful weight to this wine. I love the texture of it. So when I first started hearing the term texture in wine, I thought, what does that really mean? But I think texture is really, you know, a centrifugal force in terms of what it means to, say, Rhone varieties. Some don't really have that much, such as Grenache. And, you know, one of the hallmarks of Syrah is that it has that weight and characteristic mouthfeel that is very different than, I would say, some other varieties, set of varieties. And that's what makes this such a wonderful experience. And that's why I love Syrah, because it really gives you that moment to enjoy, not really swallow and go on to the next sip, as opposed to just really getting to understand the wine and slowing down just a bit. So in this, I'm getting notes of tayberry, dark red cherry, strawberry, red pepper, tea, a bit of chicory, and freshly ground sweet spices. Gorgeous wine, 9.1 out of my 10.0 scale. I think that is 91 points out of 100 points. Fantastic journey of wine. Thank you so much for watching me today. Questions and comments can be listed down below. More information on the producer will be listed there as well. And guess what's down below? The like button. So please hit that button and share this video on your favorite social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. And thank you for watching me today, and again, for all your support. Salud.